Welcome to 21 edition of 15-minute mentoring. And in order to challenge you again, so your trading will grow, what we're going to do today, and that will be our schedule, is talking about the level 2. I know that some of you are not using it so much or using it, and I want to explore with you this level 2 and show you how, including live trades that I did yesterday, using that level 2 like always, but expressing it with you. So the importance of the level 2, it's another level to strengths the planning of a trade. Now level 2 can help you estimate the relationship between the buyers and the sellers. Now you can see it before, and as I will show you, you can see it through the trigger and after. Now watching the developing of the level 2, combine this with the setups, combine it with volume market, you get an amazing trade. But in order to understand, you need to know what you are looking for. So as I was saying, it shows you the developing before and at and after, and it makes you to make a trade decision according to this. Okay, a lot of the trades, again, doesn't matter if it's breakup, momentum, reversal, level 2 helps me to make the right decision. Again, this is part of your trading plan. I'm not inventing to myself something. I know exactly what to do. If it's a type of trade and I see something that developed good or bad, I know if I need to take half or three quarter, reduce, whatever. This is like a training plan, but I can get a live decision according to that level 2. Saying that, not all the time you can see those things. Sometimes the volume, but I don't see the right things in the level 2. Again, but a lot of times if you want, the perfect setup, the perfect level 2, the perfect volume, the perfect, it happens sometimes, but not always. So these are things that actually helps me to understand what's going on. And let's talk about two type of trades, a long trade and of course a short trade. Now if I'm going for a long, for example, I would like to see the bid stepping up, before I want to see, buyers, and as I see and getting into the trade, I want to see the development. I want to see the price being eaten quickly. If it's a spread, I want to see the spread growing. For me, it's good, spreads can be our friends. And I want to see most of the transaction that they ask, okay? I want to see if buyers holding, and then, all the prices are being eaten quickly. The big print of the big buyers, sometimes you see the big numbers. Okay, it also can give me a good reflection of what's going to happen. And again, plus the setups, I can see that there is a low resistance, and then if we're getting over a certain price, that's the trigger. Definitely we can go. Again, trend is your friend. We're going long if the market's going, and definitely it's going to help us, especially when you're trading sometimes stocks that are market stocks. A lot of times I prefer, if I see the strength of the market, trading the stocks, not the market, because it actually can bring me much more edge. And again, as part of the trading plan, if the specific sector, so I have a lineup of all the sectors. If the sector is strong or weak, can help me also in the right decision, but this is not relevant to the level 2. It's relevant to the quality of the trade. Okay? I'm not watching. This is kind of the ticks, but I know that some of you watching the ticks and the buyer's accumulation. So this is kind of the things I'm watching if I'm going, for long. Now, if I'm going for a short, I want to see the reverse, meaning I want to see the price of the ask setting down now, because there are a lot of sellers. Most of transaction on the bid. The bid is very thin. Seller holding the ask, tax, and again, the bid is showing me a big print. Okay, so there is a big quality of sellers. And again, the same things. I see a certain trigger based on the daily, intraday, weekly, with help of the market, and everything can lead me to a great, an amazing trade. So yesterday I was involved in a few trades, and for example, the OLPX was an IPO from Friday. I wasn't watching the second day, third day to see the developing, and as you can see, the trade started, and there was a 24 was the area, and see what happened there. You could see immediately a blowout in the volume. Now, as a trader, when I'm watching the level 2, and I see that basically right now it's kind of stuck, and I want to see the development because this is definitely can be addressed as kind of a momentum trade. Okay, now according to the level 2 and the chart, I can start to make the decision upon exactly what we discussed. I want to see the relationship between the buyers, the seller. I want to see the seller. I want to see how the price action is moving. Like there was a good breakout, okay, but I want to see a little bit of development. I want to see that the trade getting somewhere, just few cents. It's not saying nothing about the trade and how everything is going. So I want to see if the trade will continue and can give me any kind of ideas about, oops, just a second, I was running too fast. Yeah, so you can see that the trade faded a little bit back immediately and immediately drop under the price. So for me, when I see something like this, immediately for me it's failed. So reduce, close it, and that's it. Now another trade that I was watching was ride. So I took that trade around 6. Now see what happened. Right now we are towards the low of the day, which was I think 583. Now I'm watching the level 2 and I have this great stuff in this program. It's called a matrix. It actually can combine a lot of lines on the level 2 to see and help me understand, for example, where are the buyers, where are the sellers. So right now, for example, you can see at 586 there's almost 72, 79, 200 multiplied by 10, 100 of the stocks that are waiting to be sold. So now if I'm watching the price, the 586, and I want to see if the trade will develop, then it's going to influence the way I will make a trading decision. So the low was 583. I'm from 6. I want to see what's going on here between the relationship of the buyers and the seller, and I want to know if it's going to influence the way I will take a partial, I will close, and then let's not forget it was towards the end of the day. And so those kind of things for me are crucial because it makes me to make the decision upon what I see, not what I want to see. And I think again, it's another great tool in the combination of trying to fight for the price and fight for the best trade I could make. It's okay to be frustrated and it's okay to take a few minutes to rant. But now, what are you going to do to get better? Will you turn that frustration into fuel to do the work? That will make you a better trader. How you answer will be seen in your future P&L. Mike Bellafiore, S&B Capital. I want to introduce my one-on-one mentoring. It's a program we're doing live. We're working to improve our trading skills, building a trading plan, risk management, all the technical details, live trading between session and session going over, and all in order to cause you to be a better trader than you are. So if you're interested, you know, this is my mail, Twitter, Facebook. So our main focus going forward, level 2 is another tool for helping us making trade decisions. The level 2 show you the relationship between sellers and the buyers. It's like another brick in your trading plan, setups, decision, and confirmation from the chart in order to make a remarkable trade. And as I like to say, in order to cause your trades to grow. Because basically we're not getting for a trades that can give us thumbs up, you know, green. We want trade with edge, and level 2 understanding can give you edge. You don't rise to the level of your goals, you fall to the level of your system. Your goal is your desired outcome. Your system is the collection of daily habits that you will get you there. This year, spend less time focusing on outcomes, more times focusing on the habits that precede the results. James Clear, Atomic Habit. Really recommend the book to read. And again, we do it every Wednesday 1 p.m. because we need to crash our limited belief. Behind the scene, and I'm talking about not the technical, not the pattern, not the reversal, not the chart. Those are things that usually when I do the mentoring, we can cover few months. You can go, but the most important things to focus and to fight is the devils inside. And in order to fight the devil inside, to get a nice awareness, you need to come balance every day. For me, the balance is this: the beach every day, going to the beach, throw all the bad thoughts, get all the inspiration, make a self-talk, and solve lots of my issue. So for me, it was the right way to do, and part of doing this, doing exercise, running, in order to get a better, understanding of myself, and it's helped me to come focus every day and do the best I can.